Bass. Hey, Internet.
Hey, Internet. Cowboys
Go
lead
Cowboys.
24-0.
I predict a victory today.
They are 2 quarters away from putting a stranglehold on this division. Washington has a giant bag, and the Cowboys look pretty good.
Oh, there's me.
The defense looks good. And yeah, by the way,
so I want your comments, everybody.
Please comment because Dan's going to answer your questions as they stream in live here for these halftime HSOs.
That's right. I've never done this before. So, yeah, I got a lot of hot sports opinions. Taylor Heineke, not good. Not a good first-half player. He's really big in the second half. I say stay tuned.
Getting some Romo comps by some this week.
Ooh, I got D. Lewis says you guys are doing a great job.
All right.
And a lot of people giving thumbs up.
Thanks, D. Lewis. Yeah. We appreciate your support.
Donovan L. Let's just call him that.
Yeah.
Jay wants to know why Dak still looks spare. Dak does look a little bit spare. He's kind of throwing the ball all over the place, has an interception, a couple almost interceptions.
The offense seems a little wonky, and look, Tony Pollard's out today. Zeke doesn't look bad. He did limp off at one point, but he's averaging over 4 per carry. And I'm guessing in the second half he's not going to be asked to do a ton. So you've got Corey Clement, who's a warm body. We'll probably see him for, I would say, the lion's share of the second half, if I had to guess. Of course, who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Because as Pam Oliver in her state said, it's it's just tough to get him off the field. They're not able to take Zeke off the field. Thank you for the kind words on my mustache as well. I am not morphing into Dan Quinn, but I am trying to eradicate cancer. Just have the knowledge of cancer be out there a little bit more than just Movember.
I see the Dan Quinn thing a little bit, but
the me looking like Dan Quinn?
A little bit. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah. I'm keeping this going because it's kind of bushy now, and I don't know. We'll keep it till Christmas, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe we'll auction it off. We'll give away this mustache.
Maybe for the Normathon.
For the Normathon,
there you go.
And then you can give rides on the mustache, as Ross would like.
Oh, Ross Matthews, yes. Hi, Ross.
Let's see. Let's take a look at our Cowboy notes, just for everybody. So I keep a notebook that just for the Cowboys, and every game I write a variety of notes.
Bro, same.
Let's see, my Panthers game I got up to 4 pages, sometimes 5. 6 would be the most, but here I have 2 pages of notes for this game so far. You want to see that? And what do we have so far?
We've got Micah Parsons balling out.
A lot of good. Micah Parsons is unbelievable. I actually went on a gambling website that I will use now and again, and they don't seem to have the props up for, like, Defensive Player of the Year, because I heard he's at, what, like minus 2,000 or whatever. I hear he's still a long shot, and it seems like that would be good to get in on that if you could.
But 2 sacks today, right?
2 sacks today, an almost interception, and he's got third leg Greg there. Greg
Olsen.
Greg Olsen in the booth just exasperate talking over him. Oh, there he is again. Oh, my gosh. Take a notice of that, because I pointed this out to Donovan. Let me talk to you. I pointed it out to Donovan, who's really been annoying in the studio today, but I pointed out to him that once you start taking note that Greg will talk like this every now and again because he just has to emphasize the point in this way.
It's sort of like the Romo growl, but just toned down quite a bit.
Yeah, it'll be all you think about. So for the second half, the game's over, right? 24-0. This is not going to be a game. Why should you stay tuned? How about to watch Greg Olsen? Oh, look at a replay like that, and all you've got to do is keep that foot in bounds, and he wasn't able to do so. And look for Taylor Heineke to have a big second half because he's scrappy. He's got grass stains on his jersey. He's like Ron Rivera. He's just tough. He's just
ignore the numbers. 2 of 12, 19 yards.
That's the kind of scrappy numbers that he puts up, though. Let's see.
He's got a dirty jersey.
I did have some negatives. I have C.D. Lamb had a 3-yard loss on a punt return. Mm-hmm. Very negative. And I have, Michael Gallup had a 44-yard reception that was negated by a Lyle Collins holding. And upon the replay, the review, you looked at it, and you could see that Lyle was holding him tighter then he holds Throatzilla's money.
Well, and the Throatzilla.
That's what I have written in my notes.
And the Throatzilla voodoo doll was in effect because Lyle Collins is now out of the game. So you're seeing Terrence Steele at right tackle. So maybe we'll see if he can come back in the second half. Maybe the voodoo doll only works in the first half.
Britton Bass says, "What a waste of air." What does that mean, Britton?
It's my cousin Britton too.
That's your cousin?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, Ross liked his comment. He put LOL after it. Boy, this is a lot of fun looking at the comments.
You should do this on the air during the show. Just have a whole Facebook Live segment and just read comments.
Well, we kind of do, right? We look at Twitter a lot.
True.
This is great. How can we tell how many people are watching? There's at least 2, at least like Ross and this other guy.
Mm-hmm.
And does anyone else have something that I look like that is not Walter White or Dan Quinn? 888-787-1310. We're going to take your calls after the show.
Yeah, post-game show with Dan, Donnie, and Jake. And Jake ran a half marathon, so
He says he did.
what kind of conditions he going to be in today?
Well, he said he ran a half marathon.
I saw him in the parking garage early this morning. And
Was he carb loading?
I don't know. He was listening to something on his headphones, and he had the little tag he wears on his shirt. So he was prepared to run a marathon.
I don't need to tan. This light is exceptionally bright.
Yeah, they changed the lighting. It's really bad.
I'm actually looking great. So if you think, no, I don't look like Mr. Clean.
So if you want more of this in the post game, we've now gone 7 minutes, which is our requirement, I believe.
Is 7 minutes? How long do we usually go?
5 to 8 is the window.
We can't go over 8?
Nope.
Let's go 8:01.
I'm cutting it off at 8.
Oh.
I'm just going to cut it off mid-sentence.
But look at all these people. How can we tell how many are watching? Can you or no?
Kevin says put a hockey helmet on Dan,
300?
and he looks like Johnny Upton from Slapshot. That's a
Not
real,
sure who Johnny Upton
real
is.
hip current reference there, too.
Oh, I might know who he is. I didn't know that his name was Johnny Upton. He does have a big old mustache, though.
Also seeing Bill Burr.
Okay.
Funny.
Dennis says he hasn't gone 7 minutes in years.
Well, we're the halftime show with Stamina here, so all right, that'll do it for us.
Okay, we have like 300 and some people watching right now.
Good. And we'll have many more.
Oh, 1,000 on all of our platforms?
Okay.
Okay, on Facebook in particular, it's 350.
Well, thanks to the thousands,
Okay.
we did it.